everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki. Before I begin, I'd like to remind you that this is a general reading for everyone with your zodiac sign. So if you are interested in something personalized just for you, you can visit my website or my Etsy shop. It's $15 per tarot reading, and there are other offers and deals on there, so make sure to check those out. I will have both websites linked in the description box below this video. If this reading does not seem to resonate with you, you really need to check out the reading for your rising sign. Your moon sign can also be significant, but especially your rising sign. And now on to your reading. Hello Cancers, and welcome to your July 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. I've already shuffled and meditated over the deck, and laid before you is your monthly spread. Now, some of you are going to be having a birthday in the month of July, so for those of you who are, happy birthday. Let's see if anything comes up in the cards. And, you know, I think that if anything is coming up in the cards for your birthday, it's in this first week, because we have the Three of Mirrors. And this is my Chrysalis deck, so they do label things a little differently, but I'll explain their traditional names and meanings. The Three of Mirrors is actually the Three of Cups. And for those of you who are used to the tarot or know the tarot, you know that this is some kind of celebration, or at least a gathering of friends. And I feel that this is not going to be a huge gathering per se, but you're going to have, you know, those who matter around you. In this particular card, you can see the lion laying with the lamb. I do not feel that you are the lamb in this situation, Cancer. I feel that you are the lion, and you are putting down your swords, you know. So there may be you're putting the claws away for this occasion. There may be people in this occasion that you know, you've had some quarrels with in the past. But overall, I think that, you know, they have a place in your life, or they wouldn't be there. They do care about you. Their intentions are well, you know. So you have decided to put the claws away, put the teeth back in, and have a great celebration. Now, this is a feeling I'm going off of, but I think for some of you, this card represents a playful kind of banter. And when I think of this, I think kind of like a sibling type thing, like an older sibling with a younger sibling. You know, they pick on each other. They can fight, they can quarrel, but there's a overall loving foundation, camaraderie that you only get with siblings, or very, very close friends that have known each other for a very long time. So it could be a relationship like that. And this card may have nothing to do with a birthday or anything like that. But this is I feel like there's some kind of relationship like that, you know, like an older sibling with a younger sibling type of situation. And the lion and the lamb are, of course, representing those two different people. And I do feel that, I don't know, you may both be Cancers. You know, I really do get that feeling, like you're so close that you even share the same sign. But, you know, that may speak specifically to someone out there. If so, please comment in the comment section if you're watching this. But for others, it's not going to speak to you. But overall, this card represents some kind of gathering with friends, with family, with people that you have like minds, and you can have a celebration of some sort and get along well together. Okay, for the second week you have the Four of Mirrors. So that's another set of cups, the Four of Cups, and this is you being overly emotional, Cancer. I mean, just to be honest. You're a very emotional creature, and but you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing. But this is a bunch of bottled up feelings that, you know, you've had stored away for a long time, whether you realize it or not. This could be something that you're not even aware of, that you keep putting in and bottling it up and not letting it out. Perhaps you haven't had the chance to let it out, but it's cropping its head up in this second week in the form of overindulgence. Now, this could be you going out and spending money on something that you don't really need. This could be you taking the celebration a step a little too far. You know, this could be, who knows? This could be you having that second or third bowl of ice cream. Who knows? But it's overindulgence in some form, and that, you know, it tends to be unhealthy. It's trying to fill a void, when actually what needs to happen is you need to let your emotions out, whether they're fears or their negative opinions or whatever. That you need somebody to talk to at this time in this second week, and you need to fill that emotional void that way, not through overindulging in something. Now, normally I would say that this card means that, you know, you're feeling unsatisfied and you're longing for something more. But I really do think that this is all about filling a void. There's some kind of emotional void there that, you know, you are trying to, there's a hole and you're trying to fill it with stuff and things and behaviors, and really the only thing that you need is somebody to talk to. So, you know, if you have a friend or something, you know, this might be the time you want to pick up the phone and call them. Whether you really feel like talking or not, there's stuff that's on your mind that you need to get out. But talk to somebody that you trust and you know that will be supportive, and hopefully you all have at least one person in your life like that, because, you know, if you talk to the wrong person, you might leave that conversation feeling even worse, and you don't want that. Okay, in the third week, you have the storyteller. Now, this is actually the Hermit. So, I don't know if this has anything to do with how you were feeling in the second week. If it does, it's probably a good thing that you have the Hermit. You are, you know, taking some time to think about your feelings, to contemplate on them, to gather, you know, to refocus, spending time in solitude. You are getting things aligned in your mind and balancing those emotions, those ever-wavering emotions that you have, and that's a good thing, you know. So in the first week you have a lot of people around you, and the third week you're spending some time by yourself, and I think that's good. I really do, especially considering, you know, the emotions that you are having in the second week. I think that you need some time to collect your thoughts, to get them in order, to re-evaluate situations, to even maybe get your focus onto something else. Some of you will be putting your focus completely onto something else. You'll be studying something, and I feel like some of you will be studying a religion. Some of you are into some kind of hobby, whether it's electronics. I get electronics, electrical stimuli of some kind. I don't know. It might not be as complicated as I'm thinking in my head. It may be something really simple like video games or something like that. Yeah, I get that, and you need this time to yourself, so that's a good thing. In the last week, you have the Seven of Scrolls in reverse. Now, this is actually the Seven of Swords in reverse. So, you know, you have either an apology coming to you in this last week. You know, somebody is going to turn things around and make things right, you know. Perhaps somebody hurt you in this second week. Or whoever wasn't there for you is going to come around and say, you know, hey, I'm really sorry, I wasn't home when you called, or whatever, you know, we can talk now if you want to, or whatever. But this is going to be an apology coming your way, and this could have something to do with something that happened a long time ago, or the month prior. It's not necessarily in this particular reading. But some of you are going to have an apology coming to you in this last week. Now, others are going to find something. You know, you've lost something. Whether you knew it was lost, or you didn't, or you thought it was gone forever, or, you know, you're going to get it back. And you know, I think some of you, this is a communication device, like a telephone. You know, somebody lost their telephone or something. That's the message that I'm getting. And you're either going to find it, or someone's going to return it, or this is the week that you just buy a new one. But either way, you're getting your telephone back. Okay, that's going to speak to somebody very specifically. For the rest of you, it's most likely an apology or just something else that you've lost, and you're going to find it's going to crop back up into your life. And that is your reading in its entirety, Cancer. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please push that like button and subscribe, because I'm here every month. And like always, I will look forward to talking to you again next month. Bye-bye.